Kevin Durant grabs a defensive rebound, drives down court past multiple defenders toward the basket, and throws down one of his 6 dunks in the first half. 0-19, Oakland, Calif. The Golden State Warriors took another bold step Thursday night in their quest to notch the first foe in NBA postseason history, defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers 113-91 in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. A Warriors team that's nearly perfect on paper was masterful in practice, led by Kevin Durant and possessed 38 points. He became just the 4th NBA player to score at least 25 points in his first 6 finals games. Durant attacked the rim relentlessly all night for Golden State, which entered the series 12-0 this postseason after posting 4 game sweeps in each of the previous 3 rounds. He capitalized on every awkward closeout and missed defensive assignment by Cleveland and tore through the open floor on the break with impunity. He threw down 6 dunks and racked up 23 points alone before halftime. But Durant's individual exploits were anything but hero ball. Though he was opportunistic when presented with a mouth-watering advantage, e.g. Kyrie Irving on the switch, he moved the ball generously, tallying 6 assists in the first half and finished the game with 8. For what it's worth, Durant also matched up with LeBron James on the other end when the Warriors' starting unit was on the court. The Warriors' first successful three-pointer came 10 minutes into the first quarter when Stephen Curry, in a bold act of whimsy during a game that was a bit ragged from the start, pulled up from 31 feet and fired away. He followed up that launch on the next 2 possessions with another 3, then an acrobatic foray into the paint for a twisting layup. Golden State capped a 35-point first quarter with a buzzer-beating three-pointer from Andre Iguodala, a promising sight from the team's glue guy who has been battling a knee injury over the course of the postseason. Leading by 8 at intermission, the Warriors wrested control of the game in the opening moments of the third quarter with a scorching 13-0 run. Over a 4-minute stretch, Golden State unleashed its full warriorosity, a barrage of three-pointers, pinpoint passes and suffocating defense orchestrated with sure-footed choreography. The Cavs, much as they did in last season and APOS finals, targeted Curry in the half-court, spinning him into a series of hard screens. But Curry navigated them with aplomb, showing, recovering and getting timely assistance from his teammates, who did a stellar job cutting off Cleveland penetrators at the point of attack. Though he struggled again from the floor, 3-4-16, including 0-4-5 from distance, Klay Thompson continued to assert himself as the Warriors' sturdiest wing defender this postseason, a development that would have seemed inconceivable during his first couple of seasons in the league. Thompson entered the finals holding his matchups to 34% from the field, tops among postseason defenders, contesting 80% of attempts, ranking second. On Thursday night, he used his size to get into Kyrie Irving's space and handled the Warriors' switch-heavy scheme well. The Cavaliers went 1 of 12 from the field when Thompson was the primary defender, with 11 of those attempts by Cleveland's Big Three. Give Klay Thompson a ton of credit because he and APOS out there fighting over screens, getting hit, trying to contest, trying to rebound, trying to do it all for us defensively, acting Warriors head coach Mike Brown said. For all the boffo production from their big scorers, the Warriors put up an unexceptional true shooting percentage of 50. They very much won Game 1 on the margins. Though the Warriors can occasionally get too cute with the ball, they dominated the Cavaliers in the turnover column, coughing up only 4 possessions against Cleveland's 20. They punished the Cavs on the offensive boards early, collecting more rebounds on their own glass than Cleveland in the first quarter. In the end, the Warriors answered every potential question. Durant, a ball-dominant player who had to make considerable adjustments to his game in the Warriors' more egalitarian system, performed with perfect balance in Game 1. Draymond Green summoned his best self as the team's defensive stalwart and offensive fulcrum, and did it with a cool head. And a team that hasn't lost at full strength since March 10, 83 days ago, when they fell at Minnesota on the game's final possession, didn't show any ill effects of not having been tested in weeks. The Warriors also reaffirmed what has been evident for a while, though they're competing against Cleveland for the 3rd consecutive June. With the addition of Kevin Durant, this series simply isn't a rematch.